Hello everybody, Dave here. Okay, on the last video I showed the wrapping of the resin pour, and now getting ready to start cleaning it up and sanding it down. I just want to quickly mention though that I have managed to get the pieces of wood off the table, but at a cost. Yeah, that got ripped off one of the pieces of wood. There are still remnants of the pieces of wood on the table, and to be honest, it has made an absolute mess of the table. So unfortunately, once I've finished doing this task, or maybe even before I've finished doing this, I'm actually thinking sooner rather than later I need to get this table sanded down, because it's just an absolute mess. With paint on it and stuff like that, not a problem, but I don't have a flat surface anymore. I don't even have anywhere near a flat surface anymore. So yeah, I'm going to need to sand this bugger down at some point, but the main focus for now is cleaning up this piece that we're working on. So that's what my focus is going to be today. I will go back into fast forwarding while I am trying to clean this up and sand this up. I have padded, I've put a bit of foam padding underneath the wood where I've clamped it, and I'm just going to try and basically work on it from the side. Got the vacuum cleaner down below, because hopefully that's where all the shit's going to go. So let's crack on. give you an update. So we've been sanding the edges of this for quite some time now. Just want to let you know what's going on. A couple of things. My protective foam pieces have ended up marking the resin on the face, but that's not going to matter too much because I'm getting a lot of dirt onto the face anyway, so I'm going to end up having to sand the face. So as frustrating as that was, it's not the end of the project. I'm still not finished sanding it, but mainly because I need to take a break. And I might have to clean up some of these sanding pads. Because what's happening is, unfortunately, getting through the resin quite nicely, but then when there's been glue, that has been a pain in the backside, because I've got to go through resin to get to the glue. When I get to the glue, it's warmed up, and then it's sort of just spreading and not really picking up. And even if I let it cool and dry, I can't then pick it up like I was able to when I was breaking the seal. So it's taken a few sanding sheets to realise, there was on one of the clips where I was trying to clean that one off, I think it was, scrape it off. Basically it's just caked in glue, like that, and like that. So it ain't sanding shit, because it's glue trying to do the sanding, and then all that's doing is warming up on the sheet and spreading about on the sheet more. So I ended up sort of having to change my technique a little bit as I was doing it. I mean, to be honest, there's still the first part that I did. I've not gone anywhere near deep enough on there. I've not got to the glue on that one that much yet. Although, no, I've got to one bit of glue. There was 2 applications I did on there, so that needs redoing again anyway. But basically, what I was doing was trying to get down through the resin, and then when I'd opened up the glue layer, I actually used the tip of the sander just to try and dig in and scoop it out as it warmed it up, and it seemed to work quite well, to be honest. What I managed to be able to do, like with this sheet for example, you see half of it is white and half of it is darker. Well, the white bit is resin, the darker bit is glue, so I was able to actually use 2 sides of the sanding sheets. The only problem is I've only got one more clean sanding sheet for my triangle sander, because the glue has fucked up my fucking sanding sheets. So I'm not happy about that, but in a way, I mean, I was always going to do with the triangle sander, but I'm glad that I've not gone and fucked up one of my other sanding sheets. So basically what I'm trying to do with this now is get it to a point where there is no more glue, and then I can always revert to my bigger sander. But hopefully once I get to the point where I'm beyond, I've got through the glue, then it shouldn't really be making that much more of a mess for me. But we'll see. It has taken a lot more work than I was expecting it to. It's been a lot harder to get through the resin because of the fucking glue. And it took me a long time to realise that that's what was happening. But what I will say is as well though, that when I've been able to sand the edges as I've wanted, it is bringing the lip down as well, but there is still a bit of a lip there, so again I would need to sand that, which would mean more than likely needing to sand the whole of the top. So in a way I'm not sort of giving up the fact that I need to sand the top, but I'm not minding too much at the moment. But what I do need to do is I need to take a break, I need to have a little bit of a clean up, and then get ready for attacking this again, in the hope of getting to the glue. I'm not sure if I can sort of show it. I'll try to show you on that. So you can see on this end, it's quite heavy now. You can see on this end that you can see where the glue was with the wiggle. Right? Well, this is down to wood now, and that all the glue there has been dug out pretty much. So what's left is the resin, right? So that's showing how good the seal was that I actually had. Yeah, so what's left is the resin. So I still need to take the resin down until I get to wood. But if you compare that to this side, you'll see that I've still got resin all the way along. And if I can spot a bit, okay. So you see where the couple of holes are? Well, they're not actually holes. One of them is, one of them's a screw hole, but the other bit is where I've just got through the resin and it's opening up where the glue is. So all the way along here is a strip of glue that I've not got down to yet. And on this side, I have got down to it. You can see that you can kind of see the wavy line here. So I had got much closer to it and managed to start digging it out a bit more. But again, the bottom is down to wood, and the top is the resin. And yeah, on the sides I've got it down to wood at the bottom, and then resin at the top. So it's been hard work getting the wood out. I've got a bit more to do, but then hopefully once I've got through that gluey fucking bit, then hopefully we can really attack it much more. Whether that's going to be today or not, I don't know, because I've got a few things to do today. I'm just thinking as well, what else was there? I can't remember. Oh, right, I'll stop waffling. We'll see how we get on the next video.